They like to roll the dice. By chance they came on a devil's game, and gosh, they paid the price.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Mr. Wii here. I hope you guys are enjoying your day today in this nice March month. And I actually have another video game review that I'm going to do today called Cuphead. And I'll be honest, I've played a lot of difficult video games. I mean, difficult video games that come to mind are first-person shooters like 007 GoldenEye. Man, Super Mario Bros. 2 The Lost Levels was a really difficult game also. But one video game that's really difficult is Cuphead. I remember I used to play this game a few years ago, and oh man, this was probably one of the hardest games I ever played. I would literally die so much in this game. And the bosses in this game were really cool too. What I really like about Cuphead is that it takes place inspiration from 1930s cartoons. So, like the Looney Tunes and Mickey Mouse. The animation in this game is really good in my opinion, and this is a really fun 2D side-scrolling video game. Cuphead had a lot of really great levels in my opinion. Not only that, this is an indie game, and there were so many good indie games, but if I were to consider one of the best indie games, Cuphead is pretty high up there in my opinion. So yeah, this is Mr. Wii Reviews episode 70B. And this is my review of Cuphead. This game had so many fun and enjoyable levels. The 1930s animation is really good. And this game was actually originally on Xbox. It actually came to a Nintendo Switch later on. And playing an awesome 1930s animation handheld on the go, it don't get any better than that. Alright guys, here's my review of Cuphead. Enjoy. Cuphead was developed by Studio MDHR. The development began in 2010. The game was in development for 3 to 4 years. This video game was unique in that we've never seen a game that uses this style of cartoon animation. Yeah, I've played a lot of video games, and so many video games use interesting graphics, but honestly I feel Cuphead was one of the first games of its kind to have graphics that take inspiration from old 1930s cartoons. And I think that's great, honestly. Having this type of graphics animation, taking inspiration from old school cartoons, it really gives Cuphead its own distinct identity as a unique video game. And I have to say that it really separates itself apart from other video games. And that's why I feel that Cuphead is more regarded as a better video game for that. So whoever developed this game, I give them kudos for using cartoon-style animation. I think it was very creative on their end and definitely makes the game more fun. Anyhow, Cuphead is an amazing indie game, and I highly recommend it. Cuphead sold very well. It was on the original Xbox and then it came to Nintendo Switch. The gameplay of Cuphead is really good. What I really like about Cuphead is that the soundtrack is really good in this game. This game has a lot of really good musical scores. It has like old 1930s vibe cartoon music, and it's really amazing in my opinion. Not only that, the overworld in Cuphead is really cool, and going to different locations is a lot of fun. And then, the levels. There are so many cool and imaginative levels. You got like piano levels and treetop levels and open floors levels, and just the levels are just so creative and imaginative, you know. It really gives a distinct vibe of like a 1930s cartoon, so I really like that. Now in the levels, it's a run and gun, so you play as Cuphead. It's a 2D side-scroller, and the levels are incredibly difficult. My bad, guys, I didn't mean to cough. And then the enemies, you know, you got so many cool enemies, you know, that really takes place from the environments that the levels are in. And oh man, this is easily one of the hardest video games I've ever played. This video game is incredibly difficult, you know. I always die a lot. I think I died like 100 times on the piano level when I played this game. But all in all, Cuphead is not only fun, it's a fun video game. And it's a great game, and I highly recommend this game, guys. What are my final thoughts about Cuphead? I really like Cuphead quite a bit. This was definitely an amazing video game that showcased 1930s animation. Not only that, the soundtrack in this video game was really good too. And I have to say, this game was very difficult, but at the same time, it was really fun to play, honestly. Like, this game had a good mix of being difficult and being fun to play at the same time. And that's rare in a video game. That's why I really like Cuphead a lot, why I appreciate it a lot, is it does a good job of being both a difficult and fun video game. So anyhow, guys, I'm gonna give Cuphead an 8 out of 10. I feel that video game is well deserving of that score. And oh my gosh, I literally died hundreds of times on the piano level. Cuphead is both addicting and fun. Kind of reminds me of Flappy Birds. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video game reviews. I'll have more video game reviews coming. Thank you, and I hope you guys are enjoying this nice fall, or nice spring weather. See you later.